Hello, dear students. Today we all teachers have come back to school, and it's good to be here after a long, long time. And we are hoping to meet you soon here in the school. So, let's get on with our study. Yesterday I discussed with you the exercises of chapter 5, and today I'm going to discuss with you the exercises of chapter 6. So let's come to page number 74, that is the oral comprehension check. Let's see the first question. What did Mr. Petronsky's letter say? Now, Mr. Petronsky, as you know, that he was um, Wanda's and her brother's, Jake's father. So, what did Mr. Petronsky's letter say? Now, the letter began with a salutation to Miss Masson, Wanda's father, conveyed his intention of not sending both of his children, Wanda and Jake, to school anymore. He mentioned that they were now being shifted to another city, a big one where no one would care enough about their strange name. A big city with a lot of people having weird names. Okay, now let's see question number 2. Is Miss Masson angry with the class, or is she unhappy and upset? Alright, let's analyze this question. Miss Masson is really amazed after reading the letter. She is upset about the fact that her students have treated someone very badly, because they came from a different place and had an unusual name. Even though she was unhappy, she gave the children the benefit of doubt, that whatever happened must have happened in thoughtlessness. So she was a generous lady. Fine. How does Maddie feel after listening to the note from Wanda's father? It's a very important question. That how does Maddie feel after listening to the note from Wanda's father? I discussed with you a few days ago regarding the character sketch of Wanda, Maddie, and Peggy. Now, this question throws light on Maddie's character as well. So, Maddie gets sad. She feels extremely bad after listening to the note from Wanda's father. She felt like a coward for not standing up against other girls who were teasing Wanda. All she could think is how they made Wanda feel, and hoped for a chance to make amends. That is, they felt very sorry. They wanted to correct their mistakes. All right. Let's see question number 4. What does Maddie want to do? Again, a very important question. That Maddie, who is sad, wanted to make everything right with Wanda. She hoped for at least one last chance to make amends and tell her how sorry she was. So, question number 3 and 4, they in a way throw light on Maddie's characteristics. Okay, so this you have to keep in mind. Let's move on to the next set of oral comprehension check, which you find on page number 76. All right, let's see the first question, and it says, what excuses does Peggy think up for her behavior, and why? So, let's analyze this question. In order to free herself of the guilt, remember these two girls, Peggy and Maddie, they were going through they had a prick of guilty consciousness. So, in order to free herself of the guilt, Peggy exclaims that she is thankful that she never made fun of her because she was a Polish immigrant and had an unfamiliar name. She only asked her about the number of dresses she had. Peggy said that Wanda should not have lied that she had 100 dresses and 60 pairs of shoes. Now, Peggy was a snobbish girl. In spite of having that guilty consciousness, she was still giving excuses. Okay, and we should be wary of such kind of people who are, who show something else from outside, but internally. So you should be very conscious and very alert of these people. Next is, what are Maddie's thoughts as they go to Bogan's Heights? Now, when you read the lesson, you will find out that when Peggy and Maddie got to know that Wanda was no longer in the city, so with a hope to make amends for the last time, or at least for one last chance, they decided to go to Bogan's Heights. Now, what happens? What are Maddie's thoughts as they go to Bogan's Heights? Now, Maddie could only think about making amends with Wanda. She hoped the Petronskis hadn't left the town. All she could think of was a chance to meet her and stopped her from moving. She wanted to tell her that everyone at the school admired her and her drawings. Okay. Again, this question, what are Maddie's thoughts as they go to Bogan's Heights? This particular question, let me zoom over here, question number 2. Question number 2 again throws light on Maddie's character sketch. Question number 1, what excuses does Peggy think of for her behavior? This particular question is also very important as far as Peggy's character sketch is concerned. All right. Let's move on to the next question, which is question number 3. Why does Wanda's house remind Maddie of Wanda's blue dress? Sometimes this question comes in the examination. So let's see this one. Wanda's house was a little one up on the hill. There were dry grasses all around, but there were no sign of life. The surroundings looked shabby but clean, which was very much reflected in Wanda as well, that she used to wear that faded blue dress, but apparently she looked clean. So she used to wear that dress, which used to look... she used to wear that dress, but that the shabby looking blue dress, but that was never ironed. Okay, now let's come to the next question, which is on page number 77, question number 4. What does Maddie think hard about? What important decision does she come to? Again, a very important question, that when they learn that the Petronskis have finally moved away, Maddie couldn't stop thinking about never being able to say sorry. She couldn't sleep that night, and as she was thinking too deeply about Wanda and the kind of wrongdoings they did against her, as a result of deep thinking, she came to a conclusion that she will never let anyone tease someone because they have unfamiliar name, because they look very awkward, because you don't have any choice. It doesn't depend upon the kind of, if you always work upon getting approval about yourself from others, then you won't be able to live your life normally. Okay, so she decided to stand against all the wrongdoings. Fine, let's see here. Question number 1, 2, 3, 4. All the questions are very important as far as the character sketch of Peggy and Maddie are concerned. Also, the previous set of oral comprehension check questions. Now, let us come to the oral comprehension check questions on page number 79. Okay, so here we have the first one. What did the girls write to Wanda? Now, Peggy and Maddie decided to write an apology letter to Wanda, but somehow they ended up writing a friendly note, telling her that she won the contest, asking her how is she liking the new place, that they missed her a lot. So this particular situation turned out to be quite ironical. They wanted to write an apology letter, but they ended up writing a friendly note. Okay. Question number 2: did they get a reply? Who was more anxious for a reply, Peggy or Maddie? How do you know? Now let's see this question. They were. Did they get a reply? No. Who was more anxious for a reply? Um, Obviously, Maddie was more curious for a reply. She desperately wanted to make everything right with Wanda. And this is evident from the fact that as weeks after sending a letter, Peggy almost forgot almost everything about what happened in the past. But Maddie constantly, she was delving into the matter. She was thinking about it. She was reliving the scenarios in her head where she would defend Wanda from mean girls. So Maddie here is the emotional girl. Peggy is very rational. Wanda, we all know that she got the capability of forgiveness, she got the capability of acceptance, which these two girls did not show. Peggy is the one who is very snobbish. Okay, let's see the next question. How did the girls know that Wanda liked them even though they had teased her? This question is very, very important. Question number 3: that during Christmas time, Miss Masson received a note from Wanda saying how much she missed everyone. She asked the teacher to give the drawing of the blue dress to Maddie and the one with the green dress to Peggy. This implied that Wanda liked them even after they teased her. Or you can say that Wanda, at the end, has forgiven both Maddie and Peggy. Okay, now let's come to thinking about the text section. And here we have the first question. Why do you think Wanda's family moved to a different city? Do you think life there was going to be different for the family? I think we have discussed the first part of the question earlier. Let's see the second part. Do you think life there was going to be different for the family? Obviously, when you read that part of the letter that Mr. Petronsky sends to, the letter which Mr. Petronsky sends to Miss Masson, when you read that letter very carefully, you will find that Mr. Petronsky is very, very confident of the fact that in the big city they would have a very different life. So, at least the children will not be taunted for having different name. So they would feel comfortable over there. So Mr. Petronsky was very, very confident of this fact. Okay, let's come to the next question. Maddie thought her silence was as bad as Peggy's teasing. Was she right? Yes. Maddie was right when she realized that remaining silent while Peggy teased Wanda was a mistake. And she too was a part of it because she remained silent and let Peggy do whatever she liked. And you know a very famous saying that when you see a wrongdoing or when you see a crime, if you remain silent, it means that you are justifying that particular wrongdoing or you're justifying that particular crime. If you don't raise your voice, if you remain silent, it means you are justifying the wrongdoing. Okay, so Yes, Maddie was right when she realized that remaining silent while Peggy teased Wanda was a mistake. All right, let's move on to the next question. Peggy says, I never thought she had the sense to know we were making fun of her anyway. I thought she was too dumb, and gee, look how she can draw. What led Peggy to believe that Wanda was dumb? Did she change her opinion later? Now, when you look at the storyline and when you see Wanda's behavior, when you particularly focus upon Wanda's behavior, reaction, and responses, you will find that Wanda always remained silent when Peggy teased her. And because Wanda remained silent always, so Peggy thought that she was too dumb to realize that she was being mocked at. Maybe Peggy was instigating every time Wanda to get a reaction from her, but Wanda did not give any reaction. It doesn't mean that it did not shake Wanda from within. There were, something happened with Wanda. When she saw the beautiful drawings made by Wanda, she changed her mind and realized that Wanda was really a talented girl. All right. Now, let's see the next question. Question number 4. What important decision did Maddie make? Why did she have to think hard to do so? Now, when they learned that Petronskis had finally moved away from Bogan's Heights, Maddie couldn't stop thinking about never being able to say sorry. She couldn't sleep that night. This we have already discussed. She was thinking very deeply. As a result of deep thinking, she came to a conclusion that she will never let anyone tease someone because of their unfamiliar and long name, because they look different, they look awkward, they don't give any reaction. So she decided to stand against all the wrongs. She had a change of heart. She had this kind of prick of the guilty consciousness. So again, question number 4 here is quite important to note because it throws light upon Maddie's characteristics. Okay, let's come to the next question. Why do you think Wanda gave Maddie and Peggy the drawings of the dresses? Why are they surprised? Now, Wanda gave the drawings of the dresses to Maddie and Peggy because she had drawn their faces on them. The girls are surprised when they discover that the faces on the drawings were there. They also realize that Wanda liked them, although they made fun of her. So this throws light on Wanda's character. Okay, let's move on to question number 6. Do you think Wanda really thought the girls were teasing her? Why or why not? Now, if we just if we just look at the behavior of Wanda, apparently we won't be able to judge whether Wanda, whether Wanda really thought whether the girls were teasing her. But we get to know this the moment we see Wanda's withdrawal from the scene altogether. From there, we can understand that yes, Wanda thought that the girls were teasing her. The note from her father indicated that the students made fun of her name. So, this is the point from where we realize as readers that yes, Wanda also felt very, very bad. So, these were the questions, and I would suggest you that you write the answers of all the questions in your notebook from the comprehension check part to thinking about the text section, because all these questions, they throw light on the 3 major characters, that is Peggy, Maddie and Wanda. Now you have certain activities over here like thinking about language, So here are 30 adjectives describing human qualities. So this you have to do. Let me mark you. This particular activity you have to do in your notebook. This one and this one as well. This you have to do in your notebook. So these 30 adjectives describing human qualities will help you to will increase your vocabulary part. At the same time, it will help you to write the answers properly. Okay. Thereafter, this particular activity, this one, this also you have to do. What adjectives can be used to describe Peggy, Wanda and Maddie? You can choose the adjectives from the list above. This also you have to do. Okay. Thereafter, 3. Find the sentence in the story which with the following phrasal verbs like lined up, thought up, took off, stood by. So this also you have to do. So the thinking about the language part you have to write in your notebook. Speaking and writing part you can just it's not required to do right now. For this part and this part it's not required. For speaking, I'll be giving you one activity from your unit. So after we have finished it up, so I'll be giving you this unit number 5 and 6. So there are certain speaking activities that you have to do and you have to show me. Whatever speaking activity I ask you people to do, please do that and show me, because they are going to go for your speaking assessment. Okay, fine. So tomorrow I'll be doing with you one poem, Animals. So be prepared for that. And I'll be giving you certain extra questions based on chapter number 5 and 6, certain previous year's questions. Let me find out whether there are previous year's questions or not. Certain previous year's questions and also certain additional questions I'll be giving you that you have to complete and show. Okay, so it is it's been a quite good time with you people. Please take care of yourself, and see I'm using my mask here in the school and my sanitizer also. So certain precautionary measures you have to take when you are outside home. Okay, so all the very best. Thank you.